What's up guys, I'm Xando, and this is a game of me and 5 friends winning a game of search and destroy by stinger knifing, and this will probably be my last MW2 video for a good while, apart from maybe open lobby highlights, because I'll start doing Halo Reach open lobbies on Xbox obviously, but for now on PS3 all I still have is MW2, so if there's any other game that I should do open lobbies for on PS3, maybe you wanna do a Call of Duty 4 open lobby, then leave me a comment. So yeah, if you're on PS3, say what games I should do an open lobby on. Bearing in mind that the only game I actually own on PS3 is Modern Warfare 2, but I could hopefully borrow a game from some friends. I could probably borrow Call of Duty 4 from someone. But yeah, so thought I'd go out on a sort of high from Modern Warfare 2 with a stinger knifing video, and admittedly I am using Commando, which I guess sort of ruins it a bit, but it's really hard to stinger knife without using Commando, because obviously like Only Use Me Blade doesn't use Commando and he only runs around with a knife, and he does get very good games because he knows how to move his way around the map without getting seen and can avoid getting shot while trying to stab people. But with a stinger, because it's pretty much as long as your character is tall and you hold it on your shoulder, it pretty much makes your character 3 times more obvious, and it makes it a lot harder to run at people without them seeing you, because you're just this great big object going towards them or sitting in a corner. And so this did take several attempts, but we did it in the end, and it was quite funny, so I saved it, and that is what you're watching now. Hopefully you'll have seen in my last Modern Warfare 2 commentary, at the end there was a load of random clips of just stuff I had saved on my hard drive that I really wasn't going to do anything else with, and one of the ones in that was something in another game where we were trying to win a game by stinger knifing, where Ryan, whose gamer tag is ZINinja, is in this game, was an underpass, and they planted the bomb, and there was a guy sitting in the corner of a building, and you know how if your character is right up against a wall, then you can see like parts of the character like through a wall. He was basically on the outside of the building, and he saw the guy's like foot pop out the top floor of the building of the A bomb, I believe, on underpass search and destroy, and he literally ran up below it, jumped up and knifed and killed the guy by stabbing him in the foot through the wall. And it was just so hilarious. So if you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link to that commentary, and you can watch the whole commentary if you haven't, but if you haven't seen the random clips, then just go to the end. And so yeah, that was just insanely funny. We actually win this game 4-3, even though we have a 2-round lead at the moment, but the thing with stinger knifing is the first round or two you can sort of catch them off guard, but then they're blatantly aware of what you're doing and they try to counter it. Like, we had a game once where some people just started noob tubing, and that was so annoying. But so we're fast money a bit here because nothing really happens. We just like lose a couple of rounds, and of course I'm only knifing, so I've got to do a bit of super fast mode, just to completely steal everything from Only Use Me Blade. But yeah, so what else? Reach is just gonna overthrow my channel. Just basically every video on my channel is gonna be Halo Reach for like 2 months, unless there's any other games that are coming out before Black Ops that you guys think are gonna be good and suggest that I should get. So yeah, tell me if there's any games coming out apart from Reach and Black Ops in the next 2 months that look good. And I'm not just a first person shooter guy, I love racing games like Crash Team Racing on the PS1. Don't know if any of you have played that, but that was literally like just amazing. I played that game so much. There's actually like a run through of the single player on my channel before I did commentary, back when I had my standard definition capture card, but you can watch that if you want. It's in 7 parts, so it's like just over an hour. I think I could do it now and do it in 4 parts with the YouTube 15-minute time limit. So actually, I was sort of considering doing a like let's play for Crash Team Racing, but I'm not sure how many of you will have actually played it. If you're around my age or slightly older, then you'll hopefully have played Crash Team Racing on PS1. So if any of you have heard of that, say if I should do a let's play for Crash Team Racing on single player, because I would really enjoy that, and I think you guys might. Yeah, I want to try and do let's plays because I haven't really done any. And so Crash Team Racing will probably be a good thing because I've completed that single player 4 odd times, I don't know, a lot of times, and on one of my game saves I got like 101% done, because it's one of those games where if you just complete everything, it for some reason goes over 100%. I don't think I've actually completely finished it. Basically, of course this will not appeal to any of you who don't like racing games, like what I'm talking about right now, but in Crash Team Racing there's like 3 different modes that you have to do on each track, and there's 16 tracks I believe. And there's just standard race, of course, where you have to come first, and it has like power-ups. It's kind of like Mario Kart, but in my opinion Crash Team Racing is better than Mario Kart. But the later Crash Racing games were just kind of crap. Crash Team Racing was awesome. And so yeah, but then there's a mode called, I'm not sure what it's called, but basically there's the letters C, T and R all scatters around the map, and what you have to basically do is collect all 3 letters, so they're usually like in shortcuts or at a high height of a jump or something like that, and you have to collect all them and still win the race. And then there's one more, which is where there's no other enemies, and you have to do the fastest time run you can, and there's also boxes all around the map that have either 1, 2 or 3 on them, depending on how hard they are to get, and the number on them makes the timer pause for that amount of time in seconds after you hit them. And if you collect all of the boxes, then you get 10 seconds cut off your time, and so you essentially have to try and get every box. Usually there's like 3 in one like place, so you have to get 1 in one lap, next another, next another, and people have managed to get like negative times in that game mode because they just constantly hit boxes and get every single one. So they have like, I don't know, an 8-second time limit, and then after it cuts off the 10 seconds they end up with like -2. So that's quite funny. And so yeah, I've done all that and beaten all the bosses, and basically for the one where you have to pick up the boxes, you get either a platinum, gold or sapphire, not trophy, relic, and I've got platinum relics on the vast majority of the races, but there's still a couple I've got gold on, so I haven't completely finished it, but I don't think my percent's going to go up anymore, so I'm not really bothered about finishing that, because obviously there's online games that I would rather play. But I've always said that if they did make a Crash Team Racing remake that had online and was for Xbox or PS3, then that would be pretty much the only game I would play, because it was so awesome. And I heard something about a remake was actually planned this year, but apparently Activision cancelled it, so going with their thing of sort of, I don't know, well, I can't see ruining games, because they're sort of just in partnership with Infinity Ward. But yeah, they shouldn't have cancelled a Crash Team Racing remake, because that would get so many sales. It was such a good game. It would get sales from all the people who originally had it, and then a load more people hearing stuff. So yeah, that was quite an epic game, and I did just spend several minutes talking about Crash Team Racing. But yeah, we did just win the game, so hopefully you enjoyed the random gameplay and my commentary. Please be sure to like the video. Also check out my second channel, like me on Facebook, and download my toolbar just to like advertise myself. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on Halo Reach.